Thing gotta stay up. Alright. Okay, I'm going live. The TV is really loud. Hello, hello, hello. Guys, I'm sending out some requests. Give me 1 second. Alright, guys, give me a second. Getting through it here really quickly. Alright, guys. Hi, Thea. Hi, Thea. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Happy Monday. What's going on, guys? Hi, Wanda. What's up? How is everybody doing this Monday? I'm waiting to interview this lady, guys. Where did Wanda go? Let me see if I can get her in here. I'm going to interview Flex, so I'm waiting for her to get here. Hello, hello, hello. Wanda, it's your forever is coming. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Wild here. Hi, guys. Hey, D honey, what's going on, love? Wanda's a mess. Hi. So, guys, I'm supposed to be interviewing Flex, but I don't see her here as yet, so we'll just keep talking about today's energy. Hey, loving me for life. So, you know, today's 222. And that 222 energy, guys, is associated with ascended masters, like I said in my post. And the ascended masters are basically like angels, your spirit guides, God, Jesus, whoever you believe in, Buddha, or, you know, your divine source, basically, is all connected to ascended master energy. And what it is you can use those ascended master energies to manifest things, to unlock blessings, open doors, and stuff like that. Hey, brother. So, Alfonso, how you doing? So, what you do today, Flex is here, okay. So what you do on today for this energy is really try to get grounded, try to do some meditation, and put out those positive manifestation affirmations that you want. As usual, with any big energy, that's what you want to use it to do. You want to use it to your advantage, to unblock some things and to release blessings into your life. Okay, remove what doesn't serve, manifest, amplify the things that do. Okay, so we're supposed, hey Shanito, so we're supposed to be talking with Flex Fitness today. She's really dope. I've heard of her the first time I interviewed the massage expert, and she does these awesome Monday meditations. Here she is. So we're waiting for her to come in, right? She does these awesome motivative Mondays, and she does the mantras and the meditation, and she does prayer and everything like that. And I actually tuned in this past Monday to one of her sessions, and I think my husband can even benefit from it because he's been trying to learn to meditate. And I was telling everybody about you, Flex. So since you're here, you can tell the essential family about yourself.
Okay, we're gonna get right into
Hey,
it.
Spiritual Barbie.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so my name is Alexis, guys. Everybody calls me Flex. Hey guys. My business is Flex Fitness. So I have a background in social work as well as physical fitness. I'm a fitness coach. I have a BSW in social work. I have a master's in social work, and I am a licensed clinical social worker. I do fitness and healing with Flex Fitness. So what that looks like is I help my clients build their mental capacity while obtaining their physical goals, because a lot of people, they'll start a diet or they'll start a workout plan, and for the first week they're really strong. The second week they're still there, but by the third and the fourth week, no call, no show. You're not hearing from them anymore.
Guilty.
So what
Guilty.
I do is I definitely help build that mental capacity so that you can build mental discipline in order to execute your workout plans and on your fitness journey. So that's what I do. I do more, but that's the main focus for tonight. So that's what we're going to talk about.
Okay, so I'm so guilty of that, girl. It like motivation is everything, and you'll be really pumped, and you'll know that you're doing it for your best self and all the health benefits and everything. But then I'm a foodie too, right? So,
Yes.
so it's
Yes.
hard. It's really hard, right? So I think that with your Mondays and your Wednesdays, the services that you provide, it kind of gives you that extra, the extra boost, and you know that you're not alone in the fitness and the health of it all,
Right.
right?
So Right. So Mindfulness Monday is a great way. So a lot of people don't know what mindfulness is. So I love to go into what mindfulness is and how mindfulness
Mm-hmm.
help you out. Also with mindfulness, it just helps you create a state of awareness, a state of self-control, so that you can be mindful of everything that you come in contact with. Even on your fitness journey, you need to be mindful of the things that you put in your body in order to obtain and accomplish those physical goals. So Mindfulness Monday is very beneficial. Like you stated, the positive affirmations to help you along that journey. And then Wind Down Wednesday is a session where we come in and we target your energy. So I'm a
Yes.
big energy person. I definitely believe in God, and I believe in the higher, having that spiritual connection. And sometimes our energy, just with life throwing us curveballs or anything like that, our energy can easily be affected, and it's great to be still mindful, and it's
Mm-hmm.
great to always take a break and recharge and restore. So that's what we do in Wind Down Wednesday. A lot of meditation and a lot of yoga, just relieving, the body and releasing stress and tensions that we come up with.
And how did you get started on your journey? And when did you get started on your journey?
So for me, I actually started as like a personal trainer. I was in college when I started Flex Fitness, and for one, I was like, okay, I need the money. I'm on a sports team. I can't really work a full-time job. So what can I do that I really enjoy? Because I always knew I wanted to be a business owner, but for me, it was like I had to do something that I really love, because I know if I don't enjoy it, I'm going to opt out of it. I'm not going to, stay with it. So I was like, okay, I love helping people and I love exercising. So I kind of put the two together. And throughout that, I just started, putting God, wanting to incorporate spiritual connections with it, because I felt as if having a spiritual relationship and having mental
Mm-hmm.
discipline is a one way to keep you grounded and keep you focused
Grounded.
on journeys, tasks that you try to accomplish. Because without God, without a routine, without that spiritual connection, it's really impossible to do pretty much anything if you
Agreed.
try to do everything for yourself. So
By yourself.
that's where yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And yeah.
Okay, so guys, please continue to share for us so that we can get as much people in here as possible to receive this wealth of information, please. So I completely agree. Everything that you do, you should be doing it for a higher purpose and connecting with a higher purpose. Because as you all know, sometimes when you start on a journey, whether it be for business or education or whatever it is, sometimes that support isn't always consistent or existent, right? So
Right.
you have
Right.
to build yourself and find that purpose for exactly what it is you're going to do so that you can stay focused. And then through prayer, meditation, and fasting, you find your team, your family, your group of people who will um continue to motivate you and push you in that direction that you want to go. I tell my children all the time that you have to have a goal in life. You have to have goals, right? And
Right.
the people who you meet along that journey and you tell them, I'm not doing this because I'm trying to do that. If they deter you even an inch, they're not your friends and they're not supposed to be in your
Right.
journey. If I tell
Yes.
somebody what
Yeah.
I'm doing or what I want to do, they're supposed to be adding to or putting me in the right place, opening some other doors for me to get to where I want to go, not trying to hold me back, so to speak. So,
Right.
um, everybody, you hear everybody, oh, everybody in your family big bone. So, just that's just your life, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. The reason why is
Right.
because they have unhealthy lifestyle choices. You can be healthy. You understand? Like some people are structured big, but are they healthy?
Exactly. Right.
Right?
Because there's some
Mind,
vegans
body,
who
and
are big
spirit.
bone. Right. And there's
Exactly.
some vegans that are big bone. They're healthy though, but that's just their
Healthy.
body structure. So, but they're
Exactly.
healthy, right? And I like that you said, if you're fasting and how people that'll say negative things or just even a pinch of something that, they don't belong in your journey. And starting in January, this past January, I took it upon myself to do a 3-month fast. So I'm currently still fasting. I'm on my second month, about to transition into my third
Mm-hmm.
month next month, which is my last month. I'm ready to eat. I have been eating, but I'm just strict. I have a cutoff time of when I eat and what I can't eat. I'm on a strict plant-based diet.
Mm-hmm.
But for the
Mm-hmm.
first month, it was like for me, I was clearing out these distractions, eliminating who I knew would tempt me, eliminating people that I knew that would be a distraction. And um how you said, I'm not fasting for something. I'm not fasting to lose weight, but I'm fasting for
Mm-hmm.
that spiritual connection and that intimate
Mm-hmm.
relationship. um and I remember I was like, I'm not answering my phone. I don't care who called, because I was so serious about not entering, letting distractions enter in. And one day I
Yes.
just picked up the phone. I was like, let me see how strong I am. Let me see if I am aware of everything that's going around. So I picked up the phone, and the soon as I got on the phone, my homegirl was like, well, why are you fasting? And I told her pretty much, and she said, well, I don't think you have to do all of that to get something from God. I knew
You see,
then. I was like, oh, she not supposed to be on the journey with me. Everybody won't
don't get it.
understand. So exactly, and everybody don't get it. So that's very important that you said that, because you really have to be
Mm-hmm.
mindful and pay attention to
You do
everything. And when you're
everything,
fasting, your
everyone.
eyes, your ears, everything just opens up, so you're able to
Yep.
feel those things for
Discern.
what they really are.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So,
Yep.
I tell people all the time, you have to give your fasting a purpose. If it's for weight loss,
Yeah.
great. If it's for spiritual guidance, spiritual growth, elevation, whatever. If it's for a job, if it's for a relationship, it's for your children, it's for health, it's for healing, whatever it is, give your fast a purpose. So, a lot of people treat God like a genie, right? Um,
Yes.
Sometimes the divine is just waiting for you to ask in prayer, right? Even if it's a prayer like, oh God, just help me, God. that's acceptable to God because he's been waiting for it, right? So then start, like I tell people, once you connect, it's instantly and effortlessly, right? But there are times when you have to wait regardless, because whatever it is that you're now getting ready and prepared to fast for has maybe already passed and has not come back around yet. Okay?
Right.
So you have to be obedient, you have to be patient, you have to be diligent. God is not a genie. Things don't just happen because you asked, right? That's not how
Right.
spirituality, that's not how God, that's not how prayer works. And this is why we fast, to show that we are serious about this thing that we're praying and fasting for, and to connect with you. There's really nothing you can give to God. He has everything. So all you can give is your worship
Exactly.
and your fasting, right?
Right. Yep. I
So
agree.
that's
Yep.
that's how, pretty much how I break it down to people who, why do you have to fast? That's why. That's why.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And for me, right. And for me, it was like, God has really did his thing in my life, so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
this is the least I can do, because like you said, he got everything. What can I give him besides,
Everything.
fully
Your
surrendering to
sacrifice.
him and just letting him,
Yes.
have his way in my life. So that's what I've been doing. And I just been, it's a learning thing. You still learn, and you
Every
grow.
day.
So it's every day. So it's just been very, 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 very good, on my part. And I'm excited to transition into my last month. And I'm looking forward to everything that he has in store for me, because I know he has a lot in store for me.
Okay. So
Somebody
if anybody has
question.
any questions for us, you can put it in the comments. I want to read some of the stuff I said. So I'm done, eliminated everyone out of my life, shaking my head. Yeah, it happens when you start to elevate spiritually. How many hours a day should I fast? Fasting is a personal and individual thing. So that's going to be up to how you believe or know yourself and what you can handle. If you're new to fasting, I recommend 12 midnight to 12 noon, because it's not that long. But like I said, the fast should have a purpose, and during the hours of the fasting, you should be meditating on the purpose of the fast and praying if you believe in prayer. Okay, that's important. So if you're not new to fasting, extend it out. You can extend it for a couple more days, maybe 5 days, 7 days, couple months. It's up to you. You understand what I'm saying? And it doesn't necessarily always have to be food, guys, or water. It's a
Right.
sacrifice. Remember, that is what fasting is. Fasting is sacrificing something for something else, so to speak. Okay.
Right.
um love the earrings, they're on the website. Hello everyone, thanks for joining us. Please continue to share. I'm glad that your pops had a good send off. May his soul rest in peace. Okay. Yes, flex makes me very proud too. And somebody had asked you to stand up so they could see your body. Her body is good. I'm not gonna lie to you. She fit.
I for my shirt. I
Yeah, the
I got
girl is
on two
fit.
layers, so I look a little thick, but my body is,
No,
yeah, I'm very
yeah, she fit.
flexible. That's not why they call me
Yeah,
flex, but I'm very flexible and slim. I weigh about
yeah,
158
she is.
right now.
She
Yeah.
is, guys.
So
Her
I'm
body's
I'm
pretty
like
fit. So
six
she
foot tall.
does. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. She's kind of tall. She does the videos where she's sitting down and she's sitting up, and you can see her body. She's fit. She's about it. She's not one of those people like
Yeah.
me who go back and forth with the exercise. She's dedicated, right? She's dedicated.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I got my new bottle today,
And
Plex. My crystal infused bottle.
oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you. It was a gift from one of my sisters.
That is so beautiful. But I seen somebody ask about what are you fasting from? What are you fasting? Yeah, what are you fasting? But just
Mm-hmm.
to, I mean, go, back onto fasting, like you said, you have to do it to an extent where you know yourself. For the first month, I didn't eat. I only ate salads and drunk smoothies. I didn't eat anything. I
Mm-hmm.
ate a salad after 6 p.m. And this month, I transitioned into like the plant-based diet. So I'm only eating vegan food, but I don't eat
Dedication
until
right
after
there.
3 p.m. Yeah, yeah, a lot of dedication. So I don't eat until after 3 p.m. every day. And it's good to have a routine, because if you're just trying to jump into this and, just do it, it's easily to
You're
get
gonna fail.
distracted. You gotta
Fail.
plan it out. You gotta write it down. You gotta know what you're doing, while you're doing it. You gotta have a goal, and you gotta be so serious about your fast and so serious about what you want that nothing is gonna stop you.
Absolutely.
Yes, you might be hungry, but don't think that when you get hungry, pray. When you get hungry,
Exactly.
journal about how you feeling,
Yes.
because once you start fasting, your body is going to go through withdrawals, because it's going to release certain toxins. You might have an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Anything
Man, tell them.
that you put into your body is going to come out. Okay. So you got to be
It's
very
true.
mindful of that when you fasting. You're going to go through all kind of emotions and all kind of, so it's just, you got to be mindful and stay positive during the journey. Stay very positive. Speak kindly to yourself. Give yourself the same grace that God has for us, that God
You
gives us,
probably get
because
headaches
we might
also.
mess up.
Oh yes, Alex.
Yes.
Alex said you probably get headaches also. Yeah, you do. You go through a lot. It's
Yeah.
like withdrawal actually, because like I said, I'm a foodie and I have all sweet teeth. They're all sweet. So if I was to cut out, say, junk food, oh girl, the attitude is real, right? And
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
it's not a joke. So, and that's why for the essential family, for family, friends, and clients and stuff, when I tell them to fast, I say I will fast with you, so that you're not doing it by yourself and you're being held accountable, right? And that's something
Right.
that I do with people that I've read or anything, and I'll say, okay, I think you need a fast, and I'll say I'll do it with you. I fast regularly anyway. Fasting has become a lifestyle for me. So
Right. As it should.
so interesting story. I remember when my husband, he's always fasted off and on, not for long periods of time, but Lent was coming up, and he said he wanted to do a fast,
Yeah.
and he said he wanted to give
Mm-hmm.
up meat. So I was like, okay, we'll go. I'll do it with you. So we went past the Lenten stage fast with the meat, and we didn't
Mm-hmm.
eat meat for about 4.5 months straight. We didn't eat meat,
That's good.
right?
Yeah.
So he basically, he just wanted to see this particular fast. He just wanted to see if he could give it up, and he did. Right, that was the purpose, just to
Mm-hmm.
see if he could be dedicated. So the next time he did the
Right.
fast, he gave up smoking, and he gave up smoking, and
Okay.
he was praying for direction, and what should he do in life and stuff like that. That's what his prayer was. What the week before the fast ended, he got promoted on his job to supervisor.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
awesome.
I'm telling
When
you guys,
you, yeah,
fasting,
it
it
works.
works. It really does work. When you sacrifice, something, and God sees your obedience and you're diligent and stuff like that, He will start to make the connections and stuff like that. Okay.
Right.
Believe
Yep.
what you're doing and believe in why you're doing it. That's the most important thing. And I'm not, like I said, I always tell people, it's not my job to tell you who to believe in. I do believe in God though, but whatever source, whatever divine source you believe in, you have to be connected to, guys.
Right. Right. Yep, I agree. Another important thing to fasting as well, for people who, go cold turkey, because like I've been fasting since I was like in children's church when I started, at little. So now I've gotten to a point where I can cold turkey. Like I can cold turkey. However, that's not good for everybody to do, okay? So when you start fasting, it is important to detox, okay? You have to detox your
We talked
body.
about that.
You have to detox your mind. You have to prepare for this. You can't just jump into it and be like, okay, I'm not gonna eat meat no more. No, you gotta wean yourself off of that. You have to gradually get into it, and also detox your body, so when your body does go through those withdrawals, it's not as intense. Because if you cold
Yes.
turkey, like I did, it's gonna be very intense. Like my first 2 days, I didn't eat anything, and I just stayed in my room because I already knew if my daughter would ask me for something, I don't know, I would, it's very intense, y'all. So you gotta win yourself off of it. Don't try to cold turkey, But if you are mental, if you have that strong mental discipline, then go for it. But win yourself off, go slow, and be patient with yourself. If you mess up during the fast, it's okay. You got tomorrow. Give yourself some grace. Be gentle to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hi, gossiping heifers. So I'm really good at fasting. I cannot eat all day. Okay, well, not like she said, not everybody's good at it. So for me, I like my mother-in-law when she's under fasting, she doesn't talk on the phone. She doesn't. She'll just be in her room by herself in her solitude, reading her Bible and stuff like that. She does not communicate until she breaks that fast, and then she'll probably return certain calls. And it's not everybody she's gonna return. So if the fasting period, say it's like 5 days or 7 days or something like that, she will not speak to anybody but her children, so to speak. Everybody else is cut off until the fasting is done. So she's very diligent about that.
Yep.
So she's really good about that. So if I go cold turkey, no food, no water, oh my goodness. Like you said, just stay away.
Yeah, just go close yourself
spirit
in the room and pray.
Spirit gets angry. And my spirit's angry. These spirits are angry, and everybody can get it at that point.
Yeah. Yes. Don't ask me for nothing and none of that, okay? None of that.
Right.
Somebody said, when is the worst time to
There is no worst time to fast. There's no worst time to fast. I mean, it's just once you start fasting, you have to get yourself in a space where anything that can go wrong or get on your nerves will get on your nerves, especially if it's, it's a distraction. Remember, there's energies that wants you to have and energies that don't want you to have. So there's always going to be a clash for your energy. So you have to give that. That's why she said, remain positive as possible. Play music, prayer, find someone that you can trust to say, you got it, girl, or you got it, man. Don't give up, because everything that can piss you off will piss you off.
It will. Yes, it will. I'm gonna turn my phone off for a week. No social media, no nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, if you're gonna
purge from social media.
Yeah, but if you're gonna turn your phone completely off for a week, make sure you don't have no kids that need to get in touch with you. Make sure you don't have any business phone calls or anything like that. Like I said, that's something that you have to prepare for. So if you want to just do social media, just delete the apps off your phone so you're not tempted to click. Because sometimes our fingers are just clicking and we don't even mean to, because it's just a habit, So if it's social media that you want to fast from, I would just recommend you just delete the app for the time being, and still use your phone. But also, if you don't want to interact with people, just be disciplined enough to not pick up the phone. Just test yourself.
Calls.
How far? Right.
Mm-hmm. Screen your calls. You'll pick up with the ones that are important, or whatever the case may be. Because, I mean, like she said, if you can, go ahead, but that's kind of risky. You don't want to miss anything.
Like So the schoolhouse called me. I got to be able to pick up my phone, so I couldn't do that. That would be impossible for me to do. Yep.
So what's your background, Flex?
My background as in,
where you from?
Who I am? Okay, so I'm from Lumberton, North Carolina. I have a 9-year-old daughter. Her name is Riley. I got pregnant when I was 15. I had her when I was 16. I still finished high school, of course, went straight into college, went straight into master's, and went straight into getting my license in social work. And I've just been on the grind since then. I'm a very hard worker. I'm very disciplined, as you can see. And small church girl. I don't really identify, to a religion. I'm very more so connecting spiritual relationship, because religions have rules that I'm not going to say that I don't like to follow, but the way certain people preach them, I have a different understanding because I know God, so it's like
For yourself.
some of the stuff I agree with, so that's why I don't really identify and say that I'm with this part of a religion. I have studied other religions, and I see that most of them, or all of them, is like based off of love, and that's what God wants, for everybody to have love. So I can't really say that I'm this religion, but I just know who I believe in, and what I try to follow, and that connection that I try to keep for the relationship purpose with God. Are you still with your child's daddy? No, I'm not.
Wanda is so nosy.
No,
Wanda.
no, actually, that's so funny that you said that, because my daughter was really a gift from God. So more background about me. Okay. I was this like I was labeled as an at-risk youth. I was like very bad. I was very, out there. I didn't have a lot of guidance growing up. So, and then I went through a lot of hardships and trauma as a child. So like, I was very misunderstood. So I really think God, placed my daughter in my life to slow me down and sit me down, because honestly, I'm the stuff that I used to do, I should be dead or possibly in jail right now. Like I shouldn't be here talking with y'all. So my daughter was really a blessing, and it took me a long time to see that, with getting pregnant so early. For you, Miss Wanda, my baby father was actually a one night stand. So
Whoa,
that's how I know it was
wow.
God. Yeah, it was like that one time, and boom, I got pregnant. Like, so no, we're not together. Yeah,
So
but it was
that's
necessary.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you for sharing. Um, However, you're absolutely right. She is a blessing to your life.
Yes.
Also, listen, I feel like everybody here on the spiritual essentials that follow spiritual essentials, they know, and I tell them all the time, I am not religious. I do not believe in any particular religion. I believe in God, though, and I believe in spirits. I believe in angels. I believe in that
Yeah.
when your deceased loved ones pass on, that they ascend to a different plane and they can still assist from where they are. Reason why I believe in that is
Yeah.
because I've been able to communicate with them, right? So anytime I say something or come on to tap this thing and go live and say something, it's because of something I've experienced. Okay.
Right.
And religion really takes spirituality out of it. It's too many rules, it's too many nonsensical contradictions that nobody can't really tell you. When spirit starts to talk to you and say this, and you ask a leader, instead of answering the question, what they do is get frustrated, and then you're outcast, you're
Yeah.
disrespectful, right? For
Right.
even asking the question, right? So
Right.
I've always been considered religiously rebellious because I'm always getting things and it makes no sense, right? My
Right.
dad, I talked about him finding God in the Seventh Day Adventist faith, and
Mm-hmm.
though he is a devout Seventh Day Adventist practitioner, there are things that they preach that he doesn't agree with.
Right.
So I'm saying, if there are things in your religion that you don't agree with, why are you following them?
Exactly. Exactly.
Why are you following
And
them?
one right. And one thing that I can pinpoint that that I'm not gonna say that I hate, because hate is a strong word, but that I disagree with is for the Christian background, like being gay, or being
You took the words
what
right
you
out
call
of my
it,
mouth. That was my next
right.
topic.
So they teach from the Old Testament, and most preachers haven't. I don't think that they understand that God sent His Son so that we can have these mercies, and so that we are given, you know, that free range. But I said that to say, they say if you're gay or something like that, you're going to hell. And preachers will get on the pulpit and they'll tell people that. However,
Yes.
you can't tell nobody that, because you don't write their story. God writes their story. You
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying? So
Yep.
like, for me, that always hurt me. And I'm not, you know, I support that community, and I'm not, you know, in that community, but I do believe that preachers have to watch what they say when they're delivering the word, because they don't write that story. You know, they don't write that person's story. Anything can happen in their life. They can be delivered, they can be healed, and you know what I'm saying, and they can still go to heaven. You can't outcast somebody for being gay. If you know that that is a spirit, you know, and help them, you know, get the deliverance they need. But don't shut them out or throw them away because they're not like us. That's what Jesus did. He hung with people who wasn't like him. So like, you
Facts,
know,
Wanda.
so I
Facts.
mean,
She said most preachers are
that's
with the
one
shits
reason.
too. That's the truth.
Right. And so
So
that's true. And one reason why I don't identify as a religion, because of the things, how they teach and how they perceive things. I think that they need to have a different perception of what how the new times are, because we're not in the Old Testaments no more. It's 2021, you know? So that's just my spiel on it. I'm not a preacher, so I'm not going to go into that, but that's just my
very well
perception.
said though. Very well said.
Yeah.
So for me growing up, I was raised in a Jamaican household. I have mostly uncles, so you know that homosexuality stuff was that was a no-no
Not
in my household.
yeah.
And as I grew up, I kind of stayed away from people that were homosexual, bisexual, or anything like that, because that's the way I was raised. But then
Right.
the more I get to meet them and stuff like that, these are the kindest, most generous, most loyal, most honest, most truthful people that I've ever met. And guess what? They love God.
They love
So you mean
God.
to
They
tell
love
me, so you mean to tell me that these people who are loving and they're accepting of everyone, right? And they teach and they're helpful and they're honest. You mean to tell me that those people are sin? They're just gonna just go to hell no matter what? That's what's gonna happen to them.
right. Right.
Really?
Right. And if all sins
It
are
just
equal,
doesn't make
then
sense.
exactly. And they
But
say all
but
sins
are
are
all
equal. So
are all sins equal though? Because in the church they will quicker forgive somebody
a
that's
liar.
killed, taken a life, an innocent life. They will quicker forgive some unforgivable things than being homosexual. And if you're homosexual, the person that you're having sex with is a choice. It's consensual. What about people that are raping people? No,
Exactly.
you can't tell me. You can't tell me it's the same. You just can't tell me it. It doesn't make
Right.
sense.
Right. That's very true. So
So
if
just
they go into they being gay, then I might go to hell because I tell a little white lie here and there. It's, you know what I'm saying? So they nitpick and choose what they choose to, you know, glorify. And that's just why I
exactly.
can't
And then
identify.
behind closed doors, and out in the open, you're robbing the community. You're adulterers, because most preachers are that. You have children outside of wedlock. You have all these things, but you're shaming someone for loving someone that loves them back. Really? Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't, that's why I don't do religion. I don't let nobody tell me how I should communicate with my divine. I don't let anybody tell me what day that should be, how many hours it should be, or anything like that. They're always talking about
Right.
rituals. Oh, rituals are demonic and satanic and all this stuff. But then you
They
tell
don't
me
even know
to
what it
do,
is. They don't
but
even
then no, but
know.
then you
They don't
want to
even know.
baptize me. But then you want to baptize me, which is a ritual, and then give me communion, which is also a ritual. So,
Right.
nope.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yes. They think everything is demonic and they just need to really learn what it is, you know? It's not.
People, people read that Bible for yourselves. Go meditate, read it for yourselves, and ask
Read
for
it for you.
wisdom and understanding. Ask for wisdom and understanding, because some people were blessed with the gift of gab, and they can lead you to astray. Okay, they will and can lead you astray. So
Right.
even like I keep saying, even myself, if anything that I say don't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. If you can't connect
Right.
with me, then you just don't connect with me. But find it for yourself. If there's something that I say, please research it for yourself. Don't just
Yep.
take my word for it. Okay, because believe you me, I ain't taking nobody word for nothing. Google's my best friend.
Okay. Yep. So, spiritual essentials. Let my
Yes.
followers know what you do and what you offer because I love everything that you do.
Ooh,
I'm on the same way, the same path. I'm into the crystals and stones and all of that. So shed some light and let them know what you do. So they can possibly go buy some of this stuff because you got some awesome stuff. I love it.
thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
So, um, everybody knows I'm Lavenda or Love Jack. Spiritual Essentials is my company. And what I do is holistic and aromatherapy products to help with, your skin, your hair, and your body, and to connect with spirituality. So, like we talked about detoxing. When you detox, it not only detox your blood, your body, and your system, but it does also help for spiritual connections to be made as well. Okay, so all of my products, every last one of them, have spiritual and healing properties in them. Okay, whenever I use an ingredient, I always research the spiritual and the health benefit of the ingredient, and then I incorporate it into a product that is needed for whether it's face or the detoxing or for spiritual connection, right? So
Right.
I do use healing crystals. I believe in their benefits, healing and spiritual
Yes.
properties. Ooh, sorry guys. I have a friend of mine that is a therapist, and my friend, wow, this really broke. That is the therapist. He, I told him like you really needed to detox, right? And he said to me, I work so late that I really can't put like draw a bath all the time to detox spiritually. And I said,
Right.
well, my mom had this mineral shower head. Maybe you can get it, add some crystals to it, and then you can just detox like that. You can cleanse yourself, your aura, while you're taking a shower. And he said,
Right.
that's a really good idea, you should do that. So then I came up with the mineral crystal shower head.
Yes.
Okay,
I cannot wait to get
so
one. I think my
yes.
mom is watching. Mom, buy me that. Love
Yeah.
you.
So the minerals filter the water, which makes it good for your skin and hair. It takes out all the toxins out of the water. It filters it. And then the healing crystals of it all, it cleanses your aura. It removes anything that you may have absorbed that isn't serving you. So whether you have this shower head or not, guys, every time you shower, you want to be visualizing anything that you may have absorbed that is not serving you being removed and going down the drain. Okay,
Yeah.
you want to visualize that every time you take a shower. It is a way to spiritually cleanse. All right, so this can you get me the pop outs, please, babe? Can you pass me one, the blue? So I've made it's a bath filler. It's pink Himalayan salt that's infused with essential oils and Epsom salt, and it goes into the back of the shower head here. And then we have this one. This is like a bath bomb, right? You pop them out. It's 6 in here. You pop them out, goes right in the back of the shower head. This one is CBD for all my CBD lovers, right? Yes.
Okay.
This is,
Yes.
yeah, so it's calming. It's very calming and relaxing, CBD,
I need you
right?
to speak on this comment because somebody said, "What about sage? I heard it's not necessary," and that is not true. Whoever told you that, she about to tell you
Okay.
sage is very
So
necessary.
Sage is very necessary. All herbs, all of them. If you type in any herb, type in the spiritual benefit or healing benefit of the herb, and you will see it. Okay. So, what sage does, sage is like bleach in spirituality. It removes everything, the good, the bad, and the in between. Whatever's in the space, it will remove it. Okay. It does do that. It absolutely does. Even planting sage around a property protects it. Okay. It has protective energy, period. Okay.
Right.
So if you're like cleansing something new house, new business, new car, whatever, saging is a 2-step process done properly. Okay. If you just use sage to cleanse a space, you want to cleanse from the back to the front. If you have a top, you do top, back to the bottom, back, front, out. Okay. And then you come back in with a sweeter smell, Palo Santo, lavender, something else to welcome back in the energies that you want in the space. Okay.
Right.
That is the proper way to sage. And trust me when I tell you, saging is very effective. I
Right.
wish I would use the shower head, but I don't. That's Sean. He's something else, I tell you.
He said, "Don't wash them, girl. You always supposed to wash your crystals because somebody
He's
probably
just
touched
wanting
them.
to be funny. He's just trying to be funny, saying he doesn't bathe. So, a lot of people don't like bathing. So the proper way to bath spiritually is to submerge yourself. It's to put all the herbs, oils, or whatever in the bath and submerge yourself, right? That's the proper way to bath spiritually. But a lot of people don't like bathing, don't have time to bath. So here you go. You're welcome.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
So you no time needed. You can pop in the fillers and get extra, pink Himalayan is detoxifying and it does remove negative energy and it revitalizes your energy as well. So that's why I use pink Himalayan in my stuff. Okay.
Right.
Do you put it under the rain? Crystals, are you asking about? If you're asking about crystals,
Yeah,
there are different ways to charge and cleanse your crystals. Yes.
So yeah, because Deja said that whoever she got her crystals from, they told her to not wash them, don't cleanse them. But you have to, because
No,
other
you
people
don't
might
soak
have
them. Right. So
right.
you don't
Don't
soak them.
soak.
That's what you don't do because
Right.
they can crack. So you don't want to soak them, but you do definitely want to be cleansing and charging your crystals. Yes, you do.
Right.
Should sage be used on a routine or as needed? Well, I think it's needed. Right? I think routinely it's needed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it is a routine that is needed, to be honest.
Yeah.
So there in our household, we burn it every day, multiple times a day, because I am constantly interacting with people on a spiritual level. And being an empath, you absorb things. And I have children, I have animals, I have plants that I've had for years. Some of my plants are older than some of my children. And plants and animals, they do catch things before it affects the people. And since I love my plants just as much as my children, I want to protect them too. So my space, I'm always cleansing, if that makes sense. Right.
When I know somebody's about to come over to my house, I sage. When they leave out my house, I sage, because I don't got time for those energy. I don't have time. I want them to be good. You know what I'm saying? I want my energy to be good. And when they leave out, if they did have some negative energy, we're going to go ahead and sage that right on up out of here too. So it's needed.
Right. Other people should not be touching your crystals.
Nope.
They are for you because they do transfer energy. Crystals give off and they pull, right? So they give off their properties as they're pulling the negative or the sickness or whatever it is away from you. So it's a transfer of energy, which is why you want to clean them. Okay. So you don't soak them, you run them underwater. So if you ever get to like a river where the water's running, you just run your crystals under that water. That's natural energies to cleanse your spiritual tools and tokens are always the best, right?
Yeah.
Also, if you charge in the moon, you don't charge in the sun. So sun
Right.
energy is actual energy. Like if you need some upliftment, if you need some strength, or whatever the case may be, you want to do sun energy. But if you are charging for emotions, for spiritual connections and stuff like that, go with the moon all the time. Okay?
All the time.
So
Yep.
um, all the time. So this is the Spiritual Essential Sage Kit that will be available to you guys soon. We're going to have different sage bundles for different things. This is the sage and Palo Santo one. We're going to have sage and sweetgrass, sage and cinnamon, and sage and eucalyptus. Okay? So if you have
Yep.
someone that's been sick, or maybe someone who has some form of illness, the sage and eucalyptus is good for that. Sage and sweetgrass for prosperity, sage and cinnamon also for prosperity, and this one is for spiritual cleansing, guys. Okay, this is the spiritual
Yes.
set.
That's
Yes, and so when you get, my sister was calling. Sorry. My sister was calling. So when you get this kit, it's gonna come with a protective bracelet. This one is the lava rock, and you know the lava rock can be infused with oils, with essential oils. So I've made a blend of essential oils, some different ones for you to be able to anoint your bracelet with. It's going to come with 3 crystals: solidite on this one, bloodstone, and obsidian. Okay,
yep.
the Palo Santo, the sage, and this one will have a white candle. Different kits will come with different color candles. Okay, so yes, and the crystals that are in them will change as well. Okay, and I do believe in spiritual protective jewelry. So what spiritual protective jewelry does, guys, remember, it's just red string, but what it does is your intention is to be protected from anything seen or unseen coming towards you, right? And when people with bad intentions, they see it, they know what it is, so they're less likely to continue bothering or thinking about you because they know you're protected. So
Right.
that's how spiritual jewelry works.
Yep. I knew somebody was gonna ask that. The different candles. Deja, I'ma send you some stuff because I know what I know why you sick, and what's going on with you. So I'm gonna send you some stuff. But CMOS is the #1 tool. I was just eating this. I don't know if
Absolutely.
y'all swallowing it, but CMOS, you need that definitely. But don't just buy it from anywhere, because people can make it, and it'll have chlorine in it, and it ain't good. Just like you could buy stuff off the shelf in the store, that it ain't good. So I'm gonna send you some stuff, Deja, because what you need to do for you is you need to reverse what's going on with you. She said it's okay. I'm not ashamed. No, it's okay. I don't want to. It's fine. But you need to reverse what's going on with you, and don't feed it, if that makes sense.
I'm not being serious, Money. I'm not even reading your comments. I haven't even seen some of the comments. What are the thoughts on wearing the evil eye? I love evil eye stuff. If you see my black obsidian piece, you see it looks like there's an eye there. So
Right.
I love evil eye stuff. So what it is my eye is watching you so you don't mess
At
with me.
all
That's
times.
what it is. That's what it is.
Yep.
I love evil eye stuff. There's one on my door. Yeah, all the time.
I got
So
a blue one.
yeah, that's the evil eye. So I have
Yeah.
there's one here on this protective jewelry. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Right, and this is the
Yep.
hand of Fatima or Hamsa. Okay, and I have
Yep.
a lot of other jewelry on the website. These just came in today.
Yay.
Yeah, these just came in today, and we have it in black, we have it in red. Yeah, so yeah, I don't have any problem with the evil eye. Remember, guys, spirituality is 100,000% intention based. So you just want to, whatever, like, because there's someone that's always going to say something negative about the thing that you use for positive. So it's all about what it is
Right.
your intention for using that product or token is. Okay. So yes, so the evil eye, the purpose of the evil eye is for it to see anyone that is trying to harm you, right? So the eye is always watching, so to speak, and that
Right.
is what the evil eye represents. Okay, it watches evil.
Yep.
Okay.
Is voodoo real?
Yes, voodoo's real.
Yeah, real.
Yes, voodoo is real. What if it breaks? What breaks? Your protective jewelry? If your protective jewelry breaks, replace it.
Yep.
Replace it. It's probably served its purpose or picked up too much energy, so replace it.
Yep. 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 So yeah, and affirmations in the spiritual realm. Yeah.
Spiritual and physical realm.
And
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
yep.
Remember, what releases in heaven also releases in earth.
Yep.
All right.
You say it will be so. What you think, you will say. What you say,
As
it will come
above,
to pass.
as
Yes.
above, so below. Okay. So yeah. But I always talk about affirmations, and I always tell everybody it's all well and good to say something, but you have to believe it. It's very
Yeah.
important to believe in the things that you're praying for and the things that you're speaking over yourself and stuff like that. I lived with Jamaicans, and they really believed it was haunted. It was scary to see her go through that. She probably was.
Yeah.
She probably was. So I'm Jamaican, born Jamaican, and I've seen a lot. Yeah, seen a lot.
Yeah.
And I've gone to a African church for 19 years. Believe me, I've seen a lot. Heard
Yeah.
a lot.
And not all voodoo is bad voodoo, y'all.
Absolutely not.
Not
All
good
voodoo is
voodoo.
not bad.
Yeah. They like to say it's demonic and stuff. It's not all that's why you have to do research for yourself. It's not all bad and demonic and dark. It's not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. All spirituality is not bad at all, and that's what religion wants you to believe, that
Yeah.
but that any practice outside of that religion is witchcraft. No, what makes something demonic is the person's intention to control other people, without their knowledge, to hurt someone, to harm someone, to stop someone's life from progressive is what we consider witchcraft. But
Yeah.
spirituality now is supposed to be uplifting and community and communicating and worshiping and honoring your ancestors, right? Like
Right.
I said previously on the last live I did, if you see the Asians, Chinese or Indian, the reason why they are so successful in life is because they are very obedient and diligent in their ancestral honoring.
Right.
Okay, whatever they believe in, they wake up a certain time of day, they do their prayers, they have rooms specifically built in their homes for their worship.
Yep.
Okay, and this is why. And then we as Africans or African descent, we don't want no parts of our traditions. We don't want no parts of it.
Right.
Okay, which makes absolutely no sense, because you can run from something all you want, but it's you are it. Okay.
Yep.
So you just gotta, I wish I could be in North Carolina with, like, so the beauty of social media is distance is no longer a barrier.
Mm-mm.
We can
You are.
communicate right here, right now. So,
Yep.
I mean, I've communicated with people in England, Canada, Australia, all over the world through social media, right? That's the blessing that social media is. So, and that's another thing. Social media could be considered witchcraft too, right? But no, social media is what you make it. If you come
Right.
on here and you're using your platform to educate, you're using it for business, you're using it for, I guess, networking or whatever you put into something is what it's going to become and what you're going to get back out of it. Okay. Yes.
Right.
Flex is awesome. I knew from the first time I saw her on my live that I wanted to talk to her. I tell how much times I bother her. Ask her how much times I bother her. Like, Flex, come on. I want to do this.
Yeah, she
And
did. I
she
know.
is
I was just
awesome.
busy. I know. I be busy, but I'm gonna have time today, and I was excited, and I'm still excited. Oh yeah. Do I sell CMOS? I don't sell the CMOS. I partner with somebody who sells the CMOS. So I always have CMOS on deck. Right now, because of COVID and the shipping delays, we're not shipping it because it'll spoil. In case you guys pay for the overnight service, that's the only way that you can get it in a
Timely
good
manner.
time. Yeah, because we do put the cooler packs in there with the styrofoam and stuff, the aluminum, so it'll stay cold
Yes.
for overnight shipping, but it won't last with regular shipping. So we haven't been doing anything. We only been doing local deliveries. But I try to put all my clients, anybody that I train, and who are doing diet changes to do CMOS, because this will help the withdrawals, because our body is made of minerals, and this is 102 minerals. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
no problem, money child.
CMOS,
So if anybody's in England, see Ocean Moss is a new company that does sea moss drinks and products and stuff like that. And they in England they have to test it to make sure of the quality of the sea moss, right? So Ocean Moss in England, you guys should definitely look that up. Yes, 96 minerals. Is that what you're saying? How the
that's what our body is 92, and this is 102 minerals.
Mm-hmm.
Vitamins.
Yes, 96
So he
vitamins.
said, answer my question, how does the eye work? She told you. She said that the eye is, so it's watching you at all times to protect you from anybody who's gonna try to harm you. That eye. You know what I'm saying? You always need other eyes, because these eyes be so focused on other things. But the
But
evil
that
eye
eye is always
protects.
looking out for negativity. It's always catching it.
Right. Right.
No, there's
Yep.
more in it. More in what? Of course, there's more to everything. But do we have the time? Right? Okay.
Not, I think, flirting. Well,
That's the
she
bro. That's the
married.
bro, Wanda. No,
Oh,
that's
I was
my
about
brother.
to say.
He and my husband. Yeah, no, he and my husband talk all the time. He just likes to come on here and make jokes
Oh,
and bother me.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, well, I'm dating guy right now, so he
He's
can't be
being
flirting with
extra.
me.
Show it on the live. I did show it on the live, and I have one on my door. I have one on my door with the elephant because I love elephants as well, guys. So
Okay.
this is it. Okay, that's what it looks like. And I have it in black, and I have it in red, and I have these bracelets, these different color chakra bracelets with the lava rocks, lava stone. Yeah. So,
I'm mad I don't have my crystals with me. They're upstairs. I would have been like, these are mine.
Well, downstairs is where I work, so all my crystals are down here, and we do have some upstairs, in each of the bedrooms for the kids and stuff.
Right.
My oldest, the 20-year-old, she's really into crystals and stuff like that. So yeah, she has all those things too in her room. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And my kids go to sleep to either gospel or meditation music, and we do light incense and stuff like that so they can go to bed in that peaceful thing. And what I need to reincorporate is the family praying together. Now, I always tell people that a child and an elder in your prayer team is like magic. It is magic. So please do incorporate that into your prayer routine.
Yep. I'm glad you said that, because my daughter has this end of grade test tomorrow, something like that. So yeah, she's definitely going to sleep to some meditation. I want her mind to be focused and relaxed for tomorrow. So saying that.
Yes. And on the other products, you guys know we do the Yoni and I believe that yoni health is important, very, very important. Um,
Yes.
Even if you're married, you should be taking care of that special place. You should be detoxing it regularly. I do my steam once a month, and I use my yoni wash that I make every day.
Sis got the Yoni watch. Look, y'all better follow her.
Yeah.
All my followers, follow her. Get her products, okay? Because that's important. Like she said,
And
yes.
I make them all by myself, all natural, organic, handmade. I do yoni pearls as well that I make myself for the
Okay,
for detoxing and unblocking and stuff like that. So yeah,
that's
I'm
awesome.
big on yoni health, guys. So look into that as well. Hey, Punky Mom. Hey, Camera Shy. She says I go to sleep to gospel music. I just a different feeling. Yes, it is. It is. It's calming. I've always gone to sleep to music because when I was growing up, my uncles used to play when we were in New York, 91.9. And they would always have the like the jazz and the R&B and stuff. So
Yeah,
I always, went to bed to good music, right?
yeah,
And stuff like that. And then, in the daytime, you play your uplifting, your culture music, or your dance hall, or your rap music, or whatever. But this new age stuff is not really for me personally. I like some of it, not all of it. But yeah, I like some of it, but not all. I can't get with
yeah,
all of it. But I'll
yeah.
go. I'm a 90s girl.
For vacational purposes only.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. My kids, they all have earpods because when me and my husband are in the car, it's all 90s R&B and hip hop. We don't listen to none of this trap crap. It's garbage.
Yes. Well, everybody, make sure y'all follow Spiritual Essentials. Make sure you guys are following me so we all can stay connected, okay? Your family now is my family.
Yes.
Any way that I can help y'all, feel free to DM me, stay up to date with any of my events that you guys want to join. And don't hesitate to reach out if you just want to talk. I'm always here and I'm always open. I'm always willing to help and answer questions.
That's why I love her, guys. That's why I'm trying to tell you, when you pray and you say, God, help me to help others and build this team, and you just find these people from nowhere and they're like-minded, that's the blessing. So you guys got to meet her. About, she shared her personal and intimate business with you guys.
Right,
So if you
Wanda.
ever need to talk, please reach out to Flex. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Flex.
You welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Miss
All
Wanda,
right.
you can get in my business some more. I need
Wanda,
advice.
let me tell you, Wanda, if everybody in the world was like Wanda, we would be fine. Because
Yeah.
there is no question about who she is, what she wants to know, and what she wants for everybody. She's just very open and outspoken. I love Wanda's energy. The first time I met her, I was like, listen, lady, your energy is awesome.
Okay. Yes. Well, okay, guys. I guess we'll go live soon again. And we'll have a more in-depth of something that we can all talk about and go over. I want to do this again because I think this was wonderful and I think people got a lot out of it. So we're gonna connect and we're gonna see, what is a topic that we can discuss for 30 to 45 minutes. And yeah, and if there's something that y'all want us to discuss, DM us, let us know, and we'll collab on
I
it.
think we should definitely do again about yoga. You can help me on that topic.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to get my sister-in-law to do it because she's a yoga practitioner as well. But she's shy. She's camera shy. So since you're not, you can go
Yeah.
ahead and spread the word.
Yep. Okay, that's great. Well, I hope you guys have a great night. I wish you all peace and blessings.
Yes.
And don't forget to say your prayers before you go to sleep.
Please and thank you.
All right.
All right, Flex.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. You can let yourself out because it won't let me do it.
Okay, all right.
All right, bye. So that was Flex, guys. She's really cool. I like her. Look more into the evil eye. Yes, do that. Anything you're going to or thinking about incorporating into your lives, guys, you should be researching before that. So like I said, don't just take my word for it, because if you ask 5 people about one thing, we all have our different opinions and different ways in which we practice. So you have to find out things for yourselves, research for yourselves. I'm really big on that. I'm never going to tell anybody to do anything because I do it. I'm going to tell you what worked for me, how and why, and then you go research for you and see how you can incorporate it into your life. That's how I work, right? But the evil eye is something that I use, and I see the purpose and benefit in it. Okay. So today I was talking to one of my sisters, one of my new sister friends, and um she has a preteen, and she was sharing with me how these kids are being affected by the lack of socialization because of COVID, right? So guys, I want to say this. If you know any children, teenagers, or young adults that are having a hard time right now, just check in. Remember, guys, teenagers, hey boo, teenagers, they think they know it all, and they think their parents don't understand. So, parents, remember what it was like when you were their age. Get off your high horse a little bit and come down to their level and try to get to know what's going on with these kids, because they need an outlet. And I'd rather that outlet be me than the streets or their friends. So I've always tried, and I was always grateful that my mother was that for us. My mother is somebody that we could talk to about anything. And I believe that I'm that for my children. We have a very open relationship. So guys, please, if you have children around you, nieces, nephews, sons, daughters, neighbors, whoever, please reach out to these kids and just ask them how they're doing, and let them know that if they ever need to talk for any reason, that you're available. I have made myself available. I have children. I have 7 of them. I told you guys, my oldest is 20. My youngest is 4. I have boys and girls, so I can relate. And trust me, there are things that I will tell the parents, and I tell these kids that too. Hey Erica, was just talking about you, sis. So there are things that if I feel the need to, talk to mom or dad about, I will. But for the most part, it will be confidential. But before I talk to mom or dad about something, I will say, okay, thank you for telling me, but I think we need to tell mom and dad. I won't go behind their back and tell them anything. Okay. Yes, I have a very good support system for my children. My kids, they know they can talk to their aunts, their uncles, their cousins, and stuff like that. The village we have here is amazing. Their grandparents, my kids, they have an amazing support system. So thank you for saying my daughter is having a hard time and she's broke down to me. I think she needs more. Well, Emerald Eyes, I told you, if she's willing to, I'm here. I've made myself very available for anybody that needs help. But if your daughter's the type of person that likes to lean on you, my prayer is that you find the strength, the wisdom, and you know exactly what to say to help her, right? And that you don't take on a lot too with helping her, right? Because that is your daughter. And sometimes when our kids are struggling, we start to internalize. Mm-mm. I tell my mom all the time, as a mother, you did the very best you could do. Remember that we're children, but we're your children, but we're not children. And as we grow up, we make our own decisions and we do things differently. So it's not the parents' fault. All right, just be there for your kids the best you can, and don't beat them up when you feel disappointed. That's another thing too, guys. You have to allow your kids to make mistakes and still love them. You don't have to support their decisions, but you need to love your children. Girl, I should have stayed on because I work with youth every day. You could come back in if you want. I'm be serious now. Everybody just need to laugh a little bit more, be stupid. Yes, that much I must say, money, that's true. Get back to that childlike, that childlike spirit sometimes. That's the best way. Laughter is one of the best medicines. Laughter and touch therapy, the Jamaican in me just came out. Laughter and touch therapy is one of the best things that you can do for anybody. A hug, a shoulder to cry on, something like that. It is very good, guys. Put on your favorite movie, put on your favorite song, get up, dance, be silly, play with the, you don't have nobody there, talk in the mirror, do whatever you want to do. It really does help. Yes, that's the best. It's the best way to be, for real. Don't be so serious all the time. Like, it's not going to solve nothing. And it's never that serious. Trust me. So that's my little 2 cents. So if you have anybody, guys, that you think need help, and it's like Emerald I said, maybe a little above you, I'll be willing to talk to them. I have a team, Flex, Oracle Guidance, and others that can help. So please, guys, reach out. All right. So if you see me trying to make you laugh, just laugh. Laughing is the best healing in life. Money child. I'm gonna you know what's funny? Money child is so uplifting here, but in real life, sometimes money child, I be having to say, hey, take your own advice. I reach out. But I love it when people on the live call me money. Money. I told you, nobody is broke. You might not have it right now. Things might not be working out in your favor, but you cannot call broke. You cannot call destitute. You cannot call those things down on yourself. There are power in words. You have to change your verbiage. All right? I'm telling you, even in joke, I don't never call myself broke no more. I used to do that. I'm broke. I'm broke. And broke I wasn't broke. I ain't broke. I might not have it, but I ain't broke. I'm so serious. All jokes aside, if you can't say you're broke, you have to say your financial you're rebuilding your financial status. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I will never call that down on myself ever in life. I'm not broke. Money. You want me block you? You want me block you? No. Rich and sold. Exactly. You no broke, no poor, right? No broke. I'm done with it. I'm telling you. I changed that. Speak positivity only over your life. Okay, then behave. Yes, I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich. Period. Like like you see, Prophet Desmond. He always says, "I am a record breaker. I am a future billionaire. I am a mobile transformer too hot for the enemy to touch and die." Right? You have to speak these things over your life. You have to speak these things over your life. I told you guys, I changed my relationship with money. Like anytime I spend money, I spend it with the intention that I'm going to get it back and get it back double. And I never ever say I'm broke. If I don't have it, I don't have it right now, but I'm not broke. And trust me, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck anymore, and I'm not broke and none of that. You have to change the way you speak and see things. Okay? Because I bet you right now you're saying you're broke, but you have money in your pocket. It might not be a whole lot, but you have money. I'm happily married. I'm a happily married queen with a huge house and family. Amen. 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 But y'all better start speaking into existence what you want over your life, and stop speaking about your current circumstances. And even your current circumstances, you don't have to make it seem as bad as it is. I'm lonely, I'm broke, I'm barren. No, that's very sad to say. You just don't have any children yet. You're building a family, and you're not as wealthy as you would like to be. Change the way you speak and see your life. Okay? Yes. Word is life. Word is like, if you, you guys say you believe in God and you read the Bible and all this stuff, but do you apply everything that it says into your life? It says that the power of life and death lies in the tongue. So keep speaking that dead broke spirit over yourself, not over here. I'm dealing with celebrities and billionaires and successful people. I'm not. I don't want to be associated with nothing broken poor. I'm a heifer. Oh my God. You might, gossiping heifers. I don't know what to tell you guys. She said she's a heifer. Okay, then I'm rich and buying everybody in here house tomorrow. Well, not some. Well, tomorrow, because tomorrow don't necessarily mean the next day. Tomorrow is in the future. So I agree. I'm happy with that. I agree. Happy and rich heifers. That's right. That's right. That is right. So I underestimated myself. I told you guys coming into the business, I underestimated myself. I thought the only people that would support me were close friends and family who were supporting me beforehand. And when I truly, truly started to believe in myself, my abilities, and the products and everything else, things just started to take on a life of its own. So, you guys, you have to really believe in yourself, in your abilities, and in your connection to your divine. And everything will start to work itself out. I promise you. Not everybody's meant to be a billionaire or millionaire, but nobody's meant to suffer. I don't believe that at all. What does that mean? What does what? I keep seeing spirit. If I keep seeing, asking spirit if I could just lift ATL dropped. Hmm. Well, ace in any suit is success. So, ace of if it's ace of sword or rods, that means that whatever fight or action that needs to be taken will be successful. If it's cups or pentacles, that means that it will be prosperous. Whether it's a thought, idea, or money, it will be successful. So ace in any suit is good if it's upright. If it is in reverse, it still can be successful, but something needs to be reworked to turn that card upright. Okay? So that's my little 2 cents on that. So, Spiritual Barbie, are you taking that trip? All right. Okay. So, um, thank you guys for joining with me today. I'm going to pin, well, no, the website is in the bio, right? So if you are interested in anything that Flex and I talked about tonight, my website is in the bio. You can go, and I hope you all are following Flex now. Flex Fitness. I hope you're following her. So Flex and I touched on detoxing. So guys, this is the Jamaican bush tea, Spiritual Essentials bush tea. You get 4 tea bags here, and each tea bag makes a gallon of tea. As I said before, there is nothing in this particular blend to make you poop. but it will make you pee frequently. Okay, and this helps to detox the blood, and it helps to regulate your blood sugar and blood pressure. Right, it has a lot of really good properties to it. I'll list all of them one day so you can see them, but it's a lot that goes into the detoxing, right? And you want to do this regularly, guys. Detoxing is good for the overall mind, body, spirit aspect of it all. Okay, so guys, reach out to me, send me a DM if you need to talk about anything at all at any time. Please do not be afraid to reach out. It is a safe space. I am a very honest and open person, so that's the only way I know how to be. I'm not a baker, so I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for nobody. I'm going to try to help you as much as possible, but to be honest as possible. Okay? How do you get rid of sexual attraction towards you? That's a good one. So, if you're being attracted sexually and you do not want that energy, you should just denounce it. Get rid of it. I do not want this particular spiritual attachment. I don't want it, or I don't want a particular person to be attracted to me. You can renounce and denounce things over and in your life. Absolutely can. It goes back to what I was saying about speaking over your life. So you want to be speaking, and you want to be calling, claiming, and affirming the things that you want, and casting and binding the things that you don't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, meditation is great, Alex. That's a very good tool. I would like to get that energy from Kevin. Well, put it out there, sister. Put it out there. I tell you guys, put it out there. But you gotta, you see, you might want a particular person, and that might not be the person for you. So I would, if it were me, I would pray for the right person in my life. Not necessarily, if it's just to like see what it's like, then go ahead. But if it's like you want to, like if you want to be in a relationship, that's a different kind of manifestation there. I'm not saying he's not for you. I'm just saying he just seems like he's not ready to settle down right now. So it might be a jump the bones type situation. Lady V, I was with you. All right. You already know how to get me, Angie. You already know how to, girl. Yeah, sidebar conversation. No problem. So, it looks like I'm gonna have a lot of sidebar conversations later. I'm gonna go and make sure that these people have dinner and get the kids situated so they can go to bed. And I might be back. Yeah, you hear my husband? He says, doubt it. Guys, I'm trying to manifest him going live with me. He's always in the background or in the comments, but he never wants to go live. So that I'm working on that. All right. So thank you guys. And remember to follow Flex Fitness, guys. All right. Mwah. Love you guys.